GridView with card. As you can see, we have a GridView and a card. That is, the card contains image and the name of that image. When I click a specific image, an activity is opened with the label of that image. So for instance, if I click the GridView with card of image 1, a new activity launches. The label is image 1. When I click image 2, the same thing, a new activity with the label of image 2. So this is what we are going to learn how to implement. As you can see, we have our main activity, we have image 1 activity and image 2 activity. We have our images model that's called the class, that's the data class that holds the image and the name of that image. As you can see in the main activity, I'm listening on the click. When you click, I'm switching the image name. So when the image name is image 1, I'm opening image 1 activity. When it's image 2, I'm opening image 2 activity. Else, I'm just showing a toast message of no actions. So guys, you can extend this list. You can have image 3, image 4, and you can even add your custom switch statement. So as you can see, let's get started. This is a fresh project which we are going to use. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to add GridView. I'm going to change from constraint layout to linear layout. I'm going to give it orientation vertical. I'm going to remove these constraints and even this text. So I'm going to have column number, that is 2. I'm also going to have vertical spacing of 9. I'm going to have horizontal spacing, that's 9. I'm going to give it margin 5. And I'm going to give it ID GridView. So that's all I need to configure for GridView. I'm going to add a new row here. I'm going to have low grid item. This will hold my grid items. So I'm going to change this one to CardView. So let's first add CardView here. CardView, add to design. Successful. Back to the code. I'm going to make it the parent layout. So I'm going to have my CardView. The height, I'm going to lab content. I'm going to have a margin of 4. I'm going to have radius 5 deep. And I'm also going to have margin. So I've given it margin already. So we have background color white. Inside, I'm going to have a linear layout, match parent, lab content. I'm going to have image view, match parent. I'm going to have 200 as the height. Scale type, I'm going to fit XY. I'm going to give it ID of image view and text. Oh, sorry, image view doesn't have text. I just need to open text view here. Lab content, size, I'm going to give it 14. Text, I'm going to give it image. I'm also going to give it an ID of TV name. This one, I'm going to give it ID of image name. Sorry, image name. Source, I'm going to give it a launcher image as the placeholder. Our linear layout orientation, I'm going to give it vertical. Let's give this one padding of 3. and I'm going to give it gravity center. Back to my main activity, I'm going to create a class custom adapter, which is going to extend BaseAdapter. I'm going to implement methods here, that is getView, getItem, getItemID, and getCount. And within the constructor, I'm going to add val. So let me create my model class here, Kotlin class. I'm going to have images, model. These are data class that's going to contain 2 elements. So I'm going to give it val image. This is of type int. Val name. This is of type string. Back to my main activity. On the custom adapter, I'm going to have val image list. Then I'm going to have a list, no, it's an array list of my image model. I also need to pass constructor here, that is context of type context. Then within the view, I'm going to have var view, which is equals to, let's change this one to position. I'm going to change this one can remain, and this one I'm going to change it to view group. So view, I'm going to say it's p1. Then I'm going to check if it's empty, if view is null. Then I'm going to create my view would be layout inflator dot inflate. So from our context dot inflate all dot layout dot low grid item. I'm going to pass the view group, and I'm going to say attach root as false. So this is what I'm going to return here. So return view and check it if it's not empty. Then get item, I'm going to return my list with a position. Let's change this one to position. Get item, I'm going to return. Then I'm going to have, so that is return, and change this one to position dot to long. Then get count, I'm going to return my images list dot size. Then I'm going to have my image view here, image view, which is view dot image image name. I'm going to have TV name, which is view. Then I'm having TV name. So to set text and set image, I'm going to have image model, which is my image list position. So image view dot set image resource, and I'm going to have my image model dot image. So my text view, that is TV name dot text, is image model dot name. So as you can see, guys, within the custom adapter, this is what we have been able to do. We have our list of image model and context. This one overrides the base adapter, which generates. This one extends the base adapter, and within the base adapter, we have get view method, get item ID, and get count. Within get view, we are checking if our view is null. If it's null, we are inflating our low grid item. Within the low grid item, we have the image name and TV name. So this, we have image name and TV name. Then we are getting the position of the image and the name. That's where I'm going to say image list and then the position. Then I'm setting my image and setting the text to the image view and the TV name respectively. So in my main activity, that is, I'm going to have val image model, which will be an array list. So array of I'm going to have image model, and I'm going to assign some data. So I have images here. I'll leave the link in the description where you can download all these images. So I just need to copy them in my drawable folder. So I'm going to have all.drawable.image1. That's for the image, and the name is image1. I'm going to duplicate this one. I have image2, image3, image4, image5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to have image4 here as the name, image5, image6, image7, image8. Then I'm going to copy this one, and here I'm going to have val image list, my images list. And this one is an array list of images model. Copy this one, and then I'm going to have for images. Let's change this one to images list. For images list, images in images list. Then I'm going to add my image list dot add images. So guys, this is what is happening. I'm having an list, that is array of images model, and then I'm adding them to my array list, which I'm calling my images list. Then I need to initialize val custom adapter. Type is custom adapter, which is null. Then I'm going to have custom adapter, and I'm going to pass the data here. So I'm going to have my images list and context as these. Then I'm going to have my GridView dot adapter and its custom adapter. So let's learn and see. So I need to close this one. So the Gradle is building up. The app is installing. Let's Let's see. It's now launching. Wow, there we are. We have our image 1, image 2, up to image 7, image 8. We have our card, we have our grid view here. The next thing I'm going to add is ClickListener. So some guys said I should add ClickListener. When you click this one, I open to a specific activity, and this one I open to a specific activity. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to create new activity, empty activity, and this one I'm going to say image 1. I'm going to create another one, new activity, and this one should be image 2. Back to my main activity, I'm going to listen GridView dot set on item ClickListener, set on ClickListener, that is, and then within it I'm going to have var image model, just a custom one, and this one I'm going to have my wrist, and then I'm going to get the position that was clicked, that is I. Then I'm going to switch, so I'm going to have one image model dot name. So I'm going to have, if it's image 1, I'm going to start activity, intent, and then I'm going to move from this activity to image 1 activity. If it's image 2, I'm going to start a new activity, that is intent. So let me just copy this one, and then I'm going to go to image 2 activity class Java, and then finally I'm going to have else toast dot make text this at main activity, and the message I'm going is no action toast dot length long dot show. So you can add image 3, open image 3 activity, image 4. So let's learn and see. There we are. The app is installing. Let's see. So when I click image 1, we have a new activity. I'm going to create a label here, image 2. When I click 3, no action. So let's create a label here. This is constraint layout. So I'm going to have text view, lab content, text. I'm going to have image 1. ID, I'm going to have TV name. Start of parent, end of parent, top of parent, and even bottom of parent. I'm going to copy all these, image 2, and then let's learn our activity. So this is true. Launching activity. So if I click image 1, we have image 1. If I click 2, it's showing 1. So I've changed it. Let's learn again. Oops, let's learn. So the app is installing, launching. There we are. When I click, when I click, no action. Guys, let me know if you're able to add actions to image 3 up to 8. So thank you for watching. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. If you have any question or you need additional help, you can comment below.